И намираме се на щанда на Samsung тази година. Разбира се, машините от PUBG са тук. Организира се нещо страхотно. Виждате в момента зад нас бяхме допуснати до стената. При нас е Community Manager за Германия. Hello. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Soma, the German Community Manager.
So this is Soma. Сега минавам вече да говоря на английски език. This is Soma, the German Community Manager. I'm going to ask her a few questions. First of all, how is Gamescom different this year than the other years for you?
Well, I think Gamescom is always a bit difficult because there's so much going on, and something about PUBG is rated 16, so we always have to deal with the curtains and everything, right? So we want to put on a big show, but we also have to hide it. But I think this year we are pretty visible. Like, it's very easy to see the booth, and I'm very happy about that because that's very different from last year.
Now season 4 is already live for PC. When can we expect season 4 for the console fans?
Okay, so PUBG season 4 PRASS, sorry, will come out next week for consoles, which also ties in with the general change that is coming to consoles at the moment. Because right now there is a very big gap between the PC version and the console version, right? You have to wait 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks after an update comes. But with Season 4, this is going to change. So, introduced with Season 4, the console version will be 2 weeks behind the PC version. So there is basically no difference anymore, which is...
In Germany, from your experience as a community manager, which platform is better for PUBG? I mean, players like it more, PC or console?
Germany is absolutely a PC land, right? We are a big country, so we have a lot of console players, but in comparison to the PC players, it's nothing. So it's like Germany's PC land, just complete.
Can you tell me what's the idea behind those curtains, as you already said? Are there any esports players, influencers? What's the idea of PUBG this year at Gamescom?
So what we are doing this year at Gamescom is we invited some German streamers and a European streamer, and if you come to visit the booth, you can play together with the streamers, and if you manage to carry them hard enough, you can win a prize. You will get some cool PUBG merchandise from us. But it's really not easy, you know, they are streamers, not esports players. So our visitors need to be very strong players.
From your point of view, who are easier to communicate, esports teams and players or influencers?
For me, it's a lot easier to communicate with esports players because their schedule is not as tight. Right? Because streamers are always like this event, this promotion, and they are doing an awesome job, but it's very hard to get a grab of them. But esports players, like, they are always very in touch with the game, so every time there is an issue, they always come to you, so you always talk to them very often.
So I'm going to ask you, we have one person, Bankai, you know him, that is currently a PUBG partner. Can you tell me, because there are many fans in Bulgaria that are good at the game, how they can, help PUBG? Is there like an email where they can set their thoughts, or like a help desk or anything? What's your advice to them if they want to, grow in the game and also help they find some bugs and so on? Because I know that Bankai is helping a lot. He has told me because we are friends. What's your suggestion? How they can get in touch with PUBG?
Well, if they can speak English, they can always contact our English and European channels. But I know this is not an option for everyone, right? So the ideal option for them would be to go through Bankai, and to make him give some boost to their thoughts, to engage more with the community. So if they feel something that we add to the game is very good or very bad, or they want to improve it somehow, they should go to his stream, talk to him about it, maybe tweet to him, and then he can reach out to a bigger community to make that happen.
Okay, guys, so if... sorry.
But if you want to do something like local tournaments, right? If your community wants to make events like a small, not as big as Gamescom, but something smaller.
Nothing is bigger than Gamescom.
Or a league. You can always reach out to our event team. There is a special email for that. I can give that to you so you can distribute it to people. So if they want to do something, just contact us. We will give you support. We will support you with prizes, with small sums.
This is for me. It's very good. Thank you. I didn't know this. Yeah.
So if you have a good idea, like I want to do this weekend tournament with just explosives and shotguns, and the best winner gets something, reach out to us. Let us know. We will help you and support you.
Okay. And the last question: what's your personal opinion? Because a lady that is so involved into PUBG, I mean, it's very nice. You need to come to Bulgaria to be community manager for Bulgaria someday. Anyway, season 4 now is underway. From your experience, what's different in season 4, and in the future, where do you think that PUBG will go in general for the community for the, let's say, regular players that just play for fun like me, and in terms of esports? Your personal opinion.
So, well, the biggest change in season 4 obviously is the new Erangel map, because we reworked Erangel, we visually updated it to make it look better, and that is something that we are working on in general right now. We take what people love about PUBG, and evidently Erangel is the most beloved map, right? Everyone loves Erangel, so we improve that. We take what people love about the game and we make it better. That's one thing. But my personal opinion is also that PUBG, esports and casual players, there will be a divide, right? Because there's a difference in how people like to play, and we've established esports rules and settings that take out the random aspect of the game a bit to make it easier to play. But that's something that's not happening in the main game, because in the main game we want more content. Right, we want the tank vehicles like the new BRDM. We have stuff that's not coming yet, but you've seen it last year in the trailer, like the riot shield that we prepared, right? It's on hold, but it's coming eventually, right? We want to add new aspects. But I think the esports environment is a bit more closed off, and you can't put all this into esports.
So your opinion is that general place and esports will even divide even more. Okay.
That's my very personal opinion.
What's your advice on people that want to be esports PUBG players?
Well, you should reach out on social media to people. Look who's playing, look where they are playing. I know we have an esports hub, Discord. They recently opened the Twitter, so everyone who is interested in becoming a pro player can join this pro player Discord. There's people from everywhere, right? There's streamers, there's esports players, there's regional league esports players, there's tier 1 national pro league and European league players. Everyone is in there. That's where the pro players connect, look for teams. And if you want to join there and reach out to a bit more established or the super pro players, I can also provide you the contact information for that. Like, everyone can apply to find a team there, and I think that would help you greatly. Right.
Thank you so much. Such an amazing person. Just like, oh, thank you. It's a pleasure, really. Thank you for your time. And final, have you been to Bulgaria? What's the first thing you imagine when you hear about Bulgaria?
Well, I think of the Xena Warrior Princess opening, because it has Bulgarian lyrics in the background. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know this.
You didn't know that?
I read it somewhere, but now when you told me, I don't.
Well, that's what I think about. Beautiful traditional chants.
Добре, това беше Сома, която е комьюнити менеджер за Германия. Чу много и благодаря. Ние правим прекъсване и продължаваме да преследваме Gamescom, защото тук е гейминга и както има техния слоган, това е сърцето на гейминга. Благодаря ви много. Чао, чао!